Hey everyone. So I am away from Atlanta finally. The team is down in Colombia, South America for the winter, for a little bit of the winter to get away from the cold and the wet of Atlanta. And I'm going to start trying to do a kind of thing of the day for everybody, where it's going to be a little quick lesson about something in agency management. So today I want to talk real quick about managing project managers when they're not communicating well with clients. And this is something that I had experience with this twice now recently. We had a project manager at our team about a month ago that said, oh, hold on, I make sure I'm recording this. Yep, there I am. That said, "Hey, I've been sending this client emails over and over and over again, and I'm getting frustrated because he's not getting back to me. His project is getting off track, and it's not working." And so I came back and I said, "Did you call him?" They're like, "Well, no, I didn't. I didn't call him. I sent him a ton of emails. I check in with him all the time on email." And I said, "Well, maybe you should call him. Maybe instead of emailing all the time, you should just give him a call. Maybe he doesn't do email." And so she ended up giving him a call, and she went through the emails. He's like, "Yeah, I'm just very, very busy, and I just didn't have time." He kind of did have time, but he just wasn't an email person. He was somebody in healthcare, and he was doing a fine job, but he needed phone support, not email. So that was about a month ago. And as soon as the calls started happening twice a week, the project picked up. No problem. Finished the project quickly. Well, client was super happy and asked for the next project. So that was number one. Number two, the same thing happened again with a different project manager today. So the project manager said, "Hey, I'm having this problem with this client. I sent them all of these emails, and I got on the phone today, and their person said, or one of the clients there said that she hadn't seen any of this, and she acted like she didn't know what the hell was going on." And so I said, "Well, did you call her?" And he said, "No, I sent her a bunch of emails." And I said, "Okay, well, there's two things that were going on in that meeting. One, the client was there with her boss, and we'd just gotten done with Christmas, and he had that project manager had sent all of those emails, but he hadn't called her. And two, because she was there with her boss, she didn't want to look bad. She didn't read the emails. She didn't pay attention. It was her fault, but it doesn't matter because it's our job to make her look like a rock star." So what I told the project manager was, one, call her twice a week, every single week. Two, send her an email. Three, or send her a check-in email, the same one you send anyway, and remind her in the phone call that you're sending that email. And three, schedule a time, a 5-minute call, once a week or twice a week, if you can, with that client. She's not going to make it. She's never going to show up for that meeting. But when it comes time to do this meeting again, and you can start off your project with, let's go ahead and start off looking at Asana. All right, I assigned you this. You got these emails. I did all of my calls, but you didn't do any of yours. And you don't have to say that to the client. They're just at the top of the list in Asana of her missed deadlines. So of the client's missed deadlines. Then really the conversation like what happened today will never happen because the client will know. Even if she's in front of her boss, she's going to know it was her fault. And really, it's never going to happen because she's actually going to do the stuff she's supposed to do because she's going to be held accountable in front of her boss. So anyway, that's it. If a client is not doing the things they're supposed to do, here's the lesson. If a client's not doing the things they're supposed to do, it's your fault. It's not their fault. Unless they're just completely like ignoring phone calls, emails, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And you're doing all this stuff and then they're blaming you, then you can say, "Hey, whatever." But for the most part, project managers, agency owners, they want to blame the client. It's not the client's fault. It's your fault. So be on top of them. If a client is not responding to one thing, give them something, give them another way to communicate. So that's it. That's today's lesson. I hope this was helpful, and Happy New Year.